And the clock is ticking for scooter companies to make changes in Nashville, or else they could be banned from the city. At least one company, though, is not wasting time making any changes tonight after the mayor's ultimatum that Mayor David Briley issued just last week. News 4's Cameron Taylor working for you tonight. Cameron, even at first glance, it is not hard to spot some new additions on these scooters.
Yeah, you can't miss it, Tracy. These safety tags are clipped onto every Gotcha scooter now. It talks about the rules of the road and the sidewalk, and that's just one new change. The 7 scooter companies in Nashville will soon know if they have a future here. In a letter, Mayor David Briley calls for them to address public safety and sidewalk accessibility issues.
I think having regulation and rules driven towards safety and good ridership is crucial.
Sean Flood is the founder and CEO of Gotcha, first to answer the mayor's ultimatum. He welcomes the idea of bringing all the companies together so they can have the same rules in the Music City. One idea he's already putting in place: restricted hours.
People will be frustrated that they can't ride at 3 in the morning, but I also think that you've got to take baby steps to introducing these type of devices to a market to avoid disorder and danger.
Others say more has to be done, like requiring helmets.
Bones will heal, scrapes will heal, but head injury may be a lifetime endeavor. You may never recover from a traumatic brain injury.
Dr. Oscar Gilmondegi is the trauma medical director at Vanderbilt. He sees about 1 to 2 major injuries a month at the trauma center from scooters.
I don't know if banning scooters is the answer. I think as long as we have them here, we ought to do the things that will keep them safe.
Flood agrees helmets should be easier to get, but requiring them would be tough.
We have got to start improving more people putting a helmet on their head while they ride a scooter.
Now, Flood also says people need to know how to use the scooters properly. He says that's on the companies to come up with an education plan and make that happen. Tracy?
It may or may not happen next. Thank you, Cameron. A question many of you are asking us: are there more scooters on the streets than there are supposed to be? According to the city website, yes, many, many more. As we have reported, no scooter company is allowed to have more than 1,000 devices in the city. That was the agreement when Metro Council approved a contract last year allowing scooters here in Nashville. Well, this is a snapshot from Nashville's open portal website. It helps track transportation. Get a good look at the bottom of your screen. As you can see, it says Bird has almost 5,800 devices in the city. You see it right there, bottom of your screen under rows and columns. Look at that. Now, that is thousands more than permitted here in Nashville. Some of the number differences may come from active scooters not on the streets. The city tells us that some of the scooter companies have extras standing by. That way, if one breaks down, it can be swapped out easily.
Each company is able to track their own. The consolidated system that the city will have for the scooters.
But the city cannot right now.
We cannot.
Now, that is Billy Fields with Metro's Transportation Licensing Commission answering our questions about tracking the devices. That was last week. Now, we reached out to him again today to ask why Bird had thousands more devices than are allowed on the streets. Well, he told us it's likely a technical issue. Now, we did reach out to the website's IT department to see if it is indeed a glitch or if it's real. We have not heard back. Now, here are the other companies: Gotcha, Spin, Blot, Lime, Uber, Lyft, all at or under that 1,000 limit. As soon as we hear back from the city or from any of these companies, we will certainly let you know.